has watched me create the perfect ambience for my fictional love interest. But what about those not as far advanced on their romantic journeys? Can gadgets help these losers make a good first impression? For assistance in this matter, two comedians who are willing for a one-off cash fee to talk about the horrors of single life, Tom Rosenthal and Katherine Ryan.
Hello, Katherine.
Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello.
Thank you for agreeing to join me here. We are in a bar. This is where people meet one another, supposedly, and they make their first impressions. What about overheating?
Yeah, constant problem.
That can happen, can't it?
Yeah.
And because some people remain unseduced by excessive sweat, I'm giving Tom the Procol CO2 system, which brings comfort to athletes, firefighters, and now a person on this show.
This is going to cool you down, leaving you free to enjoy the date without worry about becoming hot, like a firefighter. Okay? So will you pop this on for me?
Happy to.
All
Thank
the
you
best.
so much.
Why wouldn't you just dress like a firefighter?
That would be my solution. Katherine, don't think we're not going to use our time wisely, because I'm going to show you something that's going to blow your head off. The mirror handbag.
Oh.
For awkward silences, like this one, it's an app-controlled smart clutch that can display words of your choosing to G-along conversation.
How about I'm pregnant?
At the moment?
I'm not, but I mean, I think I would like to go into a first date with him thinking that I was, to see what kind of man he is.
Okay, I'm going to put I'm pregnant at the moment in.
Wow! This is actually the best thing I've ever seen.
You don't even need to talk to the person.
How about it's not yours?
Or I was going to type in are you? Question mark, just maybe to kick off a bit of an exchange. Because it felt just statement heavy.
Yeah, this is why I'm not dating. I don't think a lot about the other person.
Yeah, feel free to put it down. Okay. Tom, you look great. You look like you're part of a SWAT team, which is attractive. But the important question is your torso cool?
Yeah, it's been properly cooled.
And that's a CO2 gas working.
It's really amazing. I struggle a lot on dates with like a hot middle. I mean, the lowest point of it has to be carting that around. It is a flask. I feel like a stepdad on a hike. You know what I mean?
Yes, but that's a good look. That's really good.
He's hissing a bit.
Yeah, I am making a noise, I'll be honest about that.
But often on dates, it's not a bad idea to do a low hiss.
Yeah, just
to make them
noise.
realise it's not just going to be plain sailing.
No.
Let's talk lies, okay? They happen on dates. I've read it on Wikipedia. But if you fit your date with this, the Kokoro lie detector, straight in from Japan, by chopper this morning, and you fit your date with it, you'll be alerted if they're lying. I'm going to put it on. There you go.
This discreet headset reads changes in your pulse and flashes red if it thinks you're lying.
Are you having a nice time on Gadget Man?
I'm having a great time on Gadget Man.
You're an excellent liar. You're a sociopath. This is what we're finding out. Okay, now.
What, I just laughed, is that
So that was a fake laugh. You didn't find that funny. Oh.
No, I think she's really funny.
You're malfunctioning.
While the cooler vest and lie detector clearly triumph in the fields of romantic assistance, only the chat bag has any talk when it comes to making a good first impression. But Tom and Katherine's work is not yet at an end. The pool of guests willing to work with me is practically dry, so they are contracted to be back in part 2 for the dramatic climax of this romantic investigation. The marriage of technology and romantic gestures a thumping success. It's time to find out whether gadgets can handle shiz out in the field.
Thanks to the efforts of my technical support staff, it's what golfers call a slam dunk.
In a few short minutes, comedian Tom Rosenthal, who has already given his first impressions on gadgets to create good first impressions, will be creating his own first impression on a blind date with Anna, a genuine, real-life, single member of the human race that we're all supposedly a part of. To ensure total mastery of his domain, Katherine Ryan and I will be monitoring Tom's every move and word in a way that will somehow not be creepy or wrong, or like the film Sliver, using a whole heap of technical shiz not usually employed for amorous endeavours. This is how all dates should be conducted. Muscular Tom is sporting a vest more often found tucked round the torsos of health researchers, athletes and astronauts, which will tell us if he's excited or stressed. He'll also be hearing our voices, expertly coaching him through the tunnels of true love.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Well, thanks. I'm Tom. Nice
Tom,
to meet
nice
you.
to meet you. Anna.
Hello, Anna.
This is very nice.
The double kiss.
I think we should cheers.
Indeed. Here's to a date.
He's already used the word indeed. It's over.
To monitor their mood, we're tooled up with software that interprets the emotional content of a conversation.
Well, the emotional diamond's telling us shy. She's confident.
Layered voice analysis technology, more commonly used for fraud prevention, and call center quality control, supposedly detects minute involuntary changes in the voice, thus reflecting various types of brain activity.
It's good. I mean, I almost think that they didn't need to trademark it, because I don't think anyone else is going to try and do this.
What sort of TV shows are you into?
That I like Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
So I know Kim.
Yeah.
Because she has the
Bum.
buttocks, yes.
Yeah.
I don't alarm you, Tom, but your BPM is 96. Calm down. You're at 96. Calm it down. You're at 96, Tom. Calm it down.
There's Courtney and Chloe, but I'd probably say you're talking about Chloe then.
No.
Oh, Courtney. Courtney, yeah.
Tom, your hands look very aggressive. Just back it off, Tom.
Her
Tom!
anything she wanted.
Tell him his BPM's at 101.
Whilst Tom's smart vest is relaying info on his physical state, we need to know where Anna's head's at. We could do something dumb like ask her, but instead we sensibly elect to record her electrodermal activity with the Empatica E4, which shows us her heart rate and level of open inverted commas arousal, close inverted commas.
You mentioned you'd buy her anything she wanted. Suggest a nose job. Offer to buy her a nose job. See how she takes that.
What if I could buy you anything? Would
Yeah.
you like me to buy you a nose job?
Not really.
No, I wouldn't like that either.
I'm a
Because
bit
if anyone
scared
needs a
of
nose job, it would be
surgery,
me.
Back out, Tom. Her arousal has gone down.
Tom, take this in. What I've heard is that it's very good if you give a compliment and then a negative thing immediately afterwards. So just say, nice hair, you bloody idiot.
Nice hair.
Thanks
Bloody
very much.
idiot.
With future marriage a mere formality, I yearn to see what happens when Tom takes it up a notch with some timely tricep dips.
Excuse me, just gonna... It's good, isn't it? Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's brilliant.
That's two.
Quite impressed with your stability.
The arousal's gone through the roof with these tricep dips. It's right up there.
You can sit back on your chair now.
As the food-based element of their dinner date arrives,
Oh, thank you.
Tom's on fire.
Let's eat that nice food.
But the readings seem to contradict what we know in our hearts.
Tom, you're in a rut. Your emotional diamond is just pointing towards shy and stressful. We're going to give you some lines from the random pickup generator.
For Faltering Conversation, I've specifically commissioned software directly linked to the retrieved joke ring binders of Bob Monkhouse.
Do you have any raisins?
Do you have any raisins?
Any raisins? No.
How about another date then?
How about another date then?
Oh, I get it.
Oh, Tom, the arousal just absolutely plummeted. It was like the depression here.
Temperature's another surefire giveaway, so we're employing a camera that's often used in property maintenance.
I can see that Anna's got a very cold nose.
She's losing heat, Tom. She's losing heat fast.
She's got no pulse. Tom, she's flatlined. Begin CPR immediately.
As Anna draws the date to a natural close, gadgets have allowed Cupid's shaft to strike home.
You did drink more of the wine than me, technically, but happy to cover the cost.
I think we've done an incredible job.
The nose is still cold, but I think that may be a blood supply problem on her part. The confidence has been slightly knocked, so he's done his job. He's still as shy as he used to be. His BPM's out of control. What I think we can probably tell is that both these people need a full medical rundown. And if you get that at the end of a date, an incentive to live longer and get things checked out that you really ought to have got checked out before, I think that's a success.
We're saving lives.
Thank you.
Whilst the application of real-time analysis and mentoring has been a triumph, sadly not even I can marshal the emotions of others.
It seems that however scientific, rigorous and factual you try to be in affairs of the heart, people remain stubbornly and willfully unbiddable. Problems that can't even be overcome by gadgets.